Good morning everyone. I'd just like to say thank you very much for all the best wishes for my birthday a few days ago. And we're out again now, and it's a beautiful morning. It's quite dull. I think it's going to rain a little bit in an hour or two, but then not much, and it's very pleasant. It really is typical English weather. This kind of, it's mild, it's almost quite warm, it's very still. There's a completely grey sky over us, but it's still very pleasant. It smells beautiful, the birds are singing, and now I've noticed lately that it's very loud, especially when you get underneath trees. The bird song is very breaks through, it's deafening. The blackbirds especially are really loud, and it's great. And there's a field to our left here, and it's very typically archetypally English. As we walk up this lane with a reservoir to our left now, it'll be right when we turn round, and then the field behind us. There are lots of people out, and I've noticed lately that there are lots of older people out with the sticks. We're coming into summer proper, and everybody's getting out, and the people with the walking poles, older couples out there. There are lots of kids from the schools with big backpacks on, huge backpacks, and they go into the woods and onto the hills around here because it's great countryside for it. They go in orienteering, map reading. Groups of 40 or 50 kids from the local schools, and they disappear up into the hills to my right, or they disappear down into the reservoir behind us at the side of us here, and find the paths and find the way around it. And there are big reservoirs around here as well, and there's like an outward bound place on the reservoir we usually walk round that's got lots of boats, so they're all out on the reservoir, all the kids learning how to sail dinghies, and I think that's great. It's what kids should do. And it's days like this that make me glad to be alive, just to be able to come out here, to have the time after a life of work, to come out here and just enjoy the countryside, enjoy the fresh air, enjoy the beauty. Because at my age, you can't take them for granted. You can't take these days for granted like you used to. You can't guarantee that you're going to be here tomorrow to enjoy these days. So you get out and you make the most of it. And it's wonderful, and it's beautiful, and it's a blessing. We have the time to savour every little aspect of every new day, every little changing nuance in the scenery, in the air around us, in the trees, in the grass, in the fields, in the people, in the birds, the animals in the fields, everything, even the grass below our feet. And we walk slow now because the little lady's getting old. I don't think her leg's ever going to really heal up, and her head's down a little bit sometimes, which does worry me, but she still wags her tail and likes to meet people, and she greets and she gets excited. So I know that she's still got plenty of spirit in her little body. Bless her. Life really is a different place when you can walk at your own pace, think your own thoughts, sing your own songs in your head, argue with yourself whenever you want to, and we can do that now. And slowing down, because Molly's slowed down, is almost a blessing, because it gives me time to look at everything. They've got the blackberry in the hedge at the side of me here. All the flowers that you don't see when you're walking fast and you're preoccupied, and you've got other things to think about, and you've got the troubles of the day, and you've got all your bills to think about. But when you take your time, even if you have a busy life, you can actually make time to just enjoy the world around you. Make time to enjoy this hedgerow, that path, that tree, that bird, whatever. I think we should all make the time to think of nothing, because where does it say that we have to spend all our time problem solving and thinking about the world and thinking about the world's problems and thinking about our own problems? Where does it say that we can't just take a little bit of time to completely waste time? Because that wasting time is actually time wasted constructively. Where does it say that we can't do that? Nowhere. Nowhere does it say that. So take advantage of every little spare minute you've got. And I say, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit of our mortality today, I think, a little bit, as we both grow older and the days go rolling by, and I just want to get the boast of life. Listen to that bird up there in that tree and over there, and there'll be squirrels running about as we go through this tunnel of trees now ahead of us, and then we'll pop out into the sunlight again a couple of 100 yards up here, because it's all different and it's all wonderful and there's so much to see, and we're really enjoying it on this very still, very ordinary, very unspectacular English summer day. Are we into summer yet? I don't think we are. I think we're still in spring, aren't we? I don't know. I've never been good about that kind of thing. It's just weather. Whether it is or whether it isn't, doesn't matter to us. It's all fabulous. We run our lives at the behest and order of our politicians, who are invariably more stupid and have less life skills than your average cabbage. And they make laws to order us what to do. And we say, why? Are you really that stupid? And they think they're wiser than us. And they think they're brighter than us. And normally they aren't. Normally they are just people who don't particularly want to do a proper job, but crave the attention. They aren't intellectuals. They aren't your better. For the most part, they should be ridiculed and scorned. But out here, those politicians count for nothing. They're just insignificant little people making up for insignificant little lives. But they will take us to war. They're trying to take us to war. They're telling us to arm up. And you can bet who will end up going to war. It won't be the privileged. It will be the insignificant little working class white lads. Because it always is. The most reviled and ignored demographic. Working class, young white lads, ignored by education, ignored for jobs, put down. But when it comes to A lads, they'll be expected to go and face the enemy, won't they? Because it's Tommy this and it's Tommy that, and throw him out, the brute. But it's saviour of his nation when the guns begin to shoot. And it's Tommy this and Tommy that and anything you please. But Tommy ain't a blooming fool. You bet that Tommy sees. Thank you, Rudyard Kipling. And we hope you have a nice day. And we shall see you all on the flip. Peace and love.